Divorced SISTAS is a bold, unfiltered dive into the lives of 5 women, friends bound by love, betrayal, and survival. They're either divorced or drowning in troubled marriages. This series follows Rashida, Naomi, Geneva, Tiffany, and Bridget, women united by friendship, fury, and fresh starts. Each of them has tasted heartbreak. Some are healing, some are hiding, but all of them? They're done playing nice. Rashida, the pastor's wife. From the outside, Rashida's life looks picture perfect. She's the first lady of a thriving megachurch, always front row, always smiling. But behind closed doors, she's crumbling. Her husband, Pastor Jeff, is too busy saving his congregation to even notice his own wife. He dismisses her, especially in public, making her feel invisible, replaced. Her breaking point comes in the hospital, after a heated incident involving their friend, Franklin. He tells Rashida she's too worldly and not fit to be a first lady. And Jeff? He says nothing, stands there, silent, complicit. That moment breaks something in Rashida. Later in the car, she confronts him. "You let Malcolm talk to me like I was trash. Like I wasn't your wife, and you said nothing." But she's not done. She brings up his assistant, Devin, the subtle glances, the quiet rumors. She asks, "Do you love him? Or is it just me seeing what I want to see? Because I need a reason for why my husband won't touch me anymore." The silence that follows says everything. Naomi, the queen of crash out and the fire of every scene. Naomi is freshly divorced, and she walked away with a stunning $37 million settlement. On paper, she won. But if you know Naomi, you know she doesn't cry in public. She erupts. Her ex, Franklin, isn't done tormenting her. He's determined to ruin her emotionally, to break her in public. And Naomi? She refuses to give him that satisfaction. But even queens have cracks. She's not obsessed with having him back. She's obsessed with making sure he regrets losing her. At a high-profile fundraiser, Naomi tries to keep it classy, until Franklin shows up, with his new wife, young, smug, and smugger. The tension is nuclear, and Naomi holds it together, until Franklin gets on stage and tries to auction off her late brother's painting, the same painting he stole from her. He calls her bitter, old, heartless. Still, Naomi stays calm, until he disrespects her brother's memory. Then, she snaps. She grabs the hot coffee on the table and pours it on his mistress. "Oops, I guess my monsters slipped out." Security escorts her out, but Naomi leaves with her crown still on, unbothered, unapologetic. Geneva, the woman who thought her marriage was bulletproof. Geneva is a senior partner at one of Atlanta's top law firms. She's a wife, a mother, a success story. Her marriage to William, her college sweetheart, always looked like the goal. Until one day, their 5-year-old daughter says, "Daddy's been calling that yoga lady pretty." At first, Geneva laughs it off, but then she spirals. She tracks the yoga instructor, finds the class schedule, starts building a case like it's trial day in court. She went full-blown FBI mode. Then, Javone walks back into her life, an old flame. They had an affair 6 years ago. He's newly divorced and back in Atlanta. The chemistry? Immediate. Geneva resists, until Javone says, "I never stopped thinking about you." That night, her husband William brings Javone to their home, to meet his wife and daughter. They both act surprised, until Javone sees little Annika. There's something in their eyes. "Is she mine?" he asks. Obviously, Geneva shuts him down, but the question was not answered. Meanwhile, William is secretly scheming with Tiffany to hook her up with Javone. It was supposed to be harmless, but watching Javone laugh with Tiffany, it burns Geneva. The kind of jealousy she didn't know she had consumed her. Suddenly, her bulletproof marriage is riddled with holes. Tiffany, the woman who paid to be free. Tiffany's divorce is quiet, painful. Not only did she lose her husband, she had to pay him alimony. The humiliation crushed her. She hasn't dated in 3 years. She claims it's by choice. But at the fundraiser, when Javone shows interest, she lights up like a girl on prom night. She doesn't know the full story, not yet. That Javone has unfinished with Geneva, and that little baby Annika might be his. Tiffany's story is quiet, but powerful. She bought her freedom, but her heart is still in chains. Bridget, the loyal friend with a toxic love. Bridget isn't married, and she's not divorced, but she's definitely not single. She's been dating a much younger man, Vaughn, for 4 years. She swears it's real love. Her friends? Not so sure. Vaughn doesn't want to work for anything. He claims he's a creative, but depends on Bridget solely. Bridget's story hits deep. What do you do when the man who makes you feel young also makes you feel worthless?